Is Haleigh Washington a difference maker? Yes, she is.
Well, she is certainly back and ready to go, that's for sure. Really impressed with the reads she's making. Good eye work and footwork, closing that block. Tough to get it by her. Not only that, though, she's working hard on offense. She has 4
Casanova's heavy serve right across the tape. Hancock, lots of options, and still they consolidate the block on Merzick. And how about that? Merzick swings right into the block of Washington and Poulter. Haleigh Washington missed the first 4 matches of the year and then was out recently with a calf injury. The overpass, and Washington takes care of business. One of the best middle blockers in the world, a founding athlete of Love, one of a selection of athletes that helped plan this league and invested in it as well, and the best middle blocker of the Tokyo Games 3.5 years ago. Here's Casanova, really enjoying her time in Salt Lake City, a budding photographer as well. Talked to her about that earlier. Hancock going outside to Merzick. That's over the top. The overdig. Hancock teeing up Polgatova. Rejected by Hoffman. Excellent dig by Pogani. Back set on the slide. Haleigh Washington off the block and out of bounds. Haleigh Washington on the slide. She was playing over there. Not sure if she'll go back after the season, if she'll stay in the United States. There's Polgatova off the soft block. Overhand dig by Ronnie Jones-Perry. Swing by Hoffman, dug by Pogani. Hancock outside. Merzick again into the block and down. Another rejection by Washington.
Well, Washington, wow, in that middle blocking position, bringing some experience, and as you mentioned, one of the best middle blockers in the world.
In Paris, almost died right there, but they had that big win. So pressure out here? No, I don't think so.
That's right. You can't create that kind of pressure and having that experience. It was unbelievable following them and cheering them on.
Well, there's 4 players who are on the rosters, and there's Haleigh Washington over the top. Diving dig by Pogani. Polgatova blocked by Washington. We were talking about her earlier. Haleigh Washington coming off a calf injury. How much of a difference maker could she be? And
well,
the answer?
We're seeing it right now. These are some huge blocks, making excellent reads, following that ball and getting a double block out on these outside pins. And it's hard to beat at this level when you've got 2 blockers out there. So Salt Lake is setting the tone with their blocking right from the start.
At the service line for 7 of those points, heaves a big sigh. Her jump serve, the overpass, it's put down by, guess who? Haleigh Washington.
Well, and those are 2 of the things that head coach Tama Miyashiro told us is we've got to serve tough, and we need our middle blockers who have experience to make some good reads and take risks. And right now, that's paying off for Salt Lake.
Yes, it is. And how about right in the face of her Olympic teammate, Micah Hancock? Salt Lake had an early 4-1 lead, and then Houston tied it, took the lead, and there's Haleigh Washington on the slide. She's good off 2 feet, good off 1 foot.
Just get that ball to her and she'll put it away. Houston Bauer a little bit late, read it, but didn't quite get that outside hand pressed over to cut it off.
Set point. It's that time Kingdon Rischel. Houston out of system. Polgatova well off the net. Free ball for Poulter. Washington on the slide. Off the block of Bauer. Polgatova. And that's how it ends. Salt Lake takes set number 1, 25-17. That was a beatdown. Salt Lake with the addition of Haleigh Washington back in the lineup, a U.S. Olympian. Jones-Perry, dug by Pogani. Free ball coming over from Merzick. That's Washington on the slide, and Washington with a kill. 24 on January the 8th, same day the league had its inaugural match. Jones-Perry, lunging play by Polgatova. Poulter on the back set to Washington. Kingdon Rischel unable to dig it. That's into the second row. Salt Lake with a lead here in the second. So the tide has turned here in this second set. Salt Lake came up big in these moments in the second set. What will happen here? Good pass by Mary Lake. Poulter to Washington on the slide. Rattles around. And point Salt Lake. We're back even at 19. Haleigh Washington.
And that one a little bit faster slide, which is that back set to Washington. Better connection than the one before. It seemed a little bit high for her that she had to shove that one down, but
we saw one Olympian Micah Hancock at the service line. Here's another Haleigh Washington.
And an ace for Haleigh Washington. Wow.
How about that? Haleigh Washington. Washington said growing up to fund her club career, she sold candles, gift cards, and candy bars. She said she knew of no teammates who had to raise funds like that. Match point. Bogatova. Hancock. Dialing up Loda. Jones Perry with the kill. And how about the set from Haleigh Washington that ends the match? Oh, what a difference maker she was in so many ways. And Salt Lake comes into Houston on a 3-match losing streak in the regular season, and they sweep the hottest team in the league. Incredible outcome, and in large part because of the presence of Haleigh Washington.
Love League One Volleyball.